I look at this first equation, I've got a couple of things that I see immediately. I see that I've got a couple of b's here, and they're on opposite sides. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move them to the convenient side. I'm used to going to the left with the letters and to the right with the numbers, but I also notice that this b here is a negative. And if I were to just add that b, it would be easier to go to the other side. I'm also going to take and move the 30 because I just want b's on one side and numbers on the other. So I'll subtract 30 from both sides, and I'll cancel here. So what I've got left is 6 minus 30. Well, 30 minus 6 is 24, but it's negative because it was the opposite direction. And 5b plus one more b is 6 b's. And now I've got just a simple equation to solve. I'll divide by 6, and I'll cancel, and b is negative 4. Taking a look at number 2. But before I start, I'm going to combine like terms. So I've got this 5 and this 5, but I also see this 3 on the wrong side. So let's take the 5 and take away 2. I end up with 3y's, and that equals 3y plus 2. I see a problem coming on real quickly here, because I'm going to move this 3 to that side. And when I do that, I'm going to subtract 3y, and I'm going to subtract 3y, and it's going to go away. And the question is, what's left on the left? Sound like I'm stuttering. Well, what's left on the left is 0. There's nothing. And then according to what else is left, I have an equal sign, and then I have a 2. And 0 equals 2. And that makes no sense. And this is something we talked about in class today. We introduced the idea that there are equations that have no solutions. Okay? Answers that result in no sense. When you get a statement that is just cray-cray, then it's no solution. Looking at problem number 3, I'm going to take and move the 2 over there, and I'm going to move the other 2 over there. So in order to do that, I'll subtract 2x from both sides, and I line them up under the x's, and then I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides, and again I line those numbers up together, and 5 minus 2 is 3x's, and negative 10 minus 2 more. And if you need to use a calculator to do that, to get negative 12, please do, because negative 8 makes absolutely no sense. All right, now we're going to divide both sides by 3, and x is negative 4.